cheese, got it Google wide.
Is your heart spin heavy and your nights been low?
Cause peace ain't found in running.
It's found in resting in them. Let this remind you, you ain't gotta fight every battle alone no more. I've been drowning in my thoughts, trying hard to stay afloat. Pain been knocking on my door, faith the only antidote. I used to question God like, why me, what you trying to show? Then he whispered, be still and know that I'm still in control. I was broken, I was tired, couldn't even fake a smile. But his grace pulled me close, told me rest a while. All that running, all that stress, had me losing my breath. But he said, come to me, I'll give you so real. I can rest in his arms when the storm don't come. When the world fall apart, I still feel his palm. Ain't no safer place than where his love did songs. When I'm weary and weak, I rest in his arms. Yeah, I rest in his arms. Even when I can't see the dawn, I rest in his arms. It's crazy how peace hit when you start trying to control. How the same pain that broke me started building my soul. Used to beg for answers, now I'm learning to trust. He ain't late, he just moves at a pace that's just. Every tear that I cried, he been keeping in a jar. Every scar that I hide, he's been using to make art. I thought rest meant stopping, but it's deeper than that. It's letting go and letting God handle what I can't get back. I can rest in his arms when the storm don't come. When the world fall apart, I still feel his palm. Ain't no safer place than where his love did songs. When I'm weary and weak, I rest in his arms. Yeah, I rest in his arms. Even when I can't see the dawn, I rest in his arms. I didn't carry guilt like a chain on my chest. Felt unworthy of his grace, but he said you're blessed. Sometimes silence feel loud, but I learned in the quiet that his presence is peace, and my soul can't deny it. I ain't perfect, I fall, but his mercy still calls. Even when I'm faithless, he never withdraws. He's a calm in the storm, my refuge, my song. And when I got nothing left, he still made me strong. I can rest in his arms when the storm don't come. When the world fall apart, I still feel his palm. Ain't no safer place than where his love did songs. When I'm weary and weak, I rest in his arms. Yeah, I rest in his arms. Even when I can't see the dawn, I be talking to God about pain I don't post, telling him things nobody else knows. And somehow in that space where I'm empty and torn, he fills me with peace like the calm after storm. You can chase the world, but you still feel lost till you lay it all down at the foot of the cross. Ain't no pillow softer than his promise is true. He said I'll never leave or forsake you. I can rest in his arms when the storm don't come. When the world fall apart, I still feel his palm. Ain't no safer place than where his love did songs. When I'm weary and weak, I rest in his arms. Yeah, I rest in his arms. Even when I can't see the dawn, I rest in his arms. He ain't waiting for me to have it all together. He just want me to bring it all, whatever. He said my grace is enough when you fall apart. So I'm done fighting battles that were his from the start. Now I rest in his arms when the storm don't come. When the world fall apart, I still feel his palm. Yeah, his love never fails, it forever did songs. When I'm weary and weak, I rest in his arms. Yeah, when I can't see the dawn, I rest in his arms. So if you're tired tonight, don't run. Just rest. You ain't losing time by slowing down, you finding peace. Cause in his arms, it's safe to finally breathe.
Takes you like on.
Sometimes the night feels like it never ends, but I promise you, God's light don't sleep. Stay close, cause when the night breaks, peace comes running in. Yeah, I've been down bad, crying when nobody see. Praying, Lord, don't let this pain be the death of me. dark thoughts, long nights, I was losing sleep. But he whispered, son, I'm the shepherd, my sheep don't weep in defeat. I done felt change for all that I never knew I wore. Fought battles in my spirit nobody ever saw before. Had to learn his mercy, ain't a maybe, it's a sure thing. Even when I broke his heart, he still called me redeemed. When the night breaks, I see his glory in the sky. Tears turn into rivers where his peace runs by. Holding on to faith when my hope ran dry. Cause joy comes in the morning, I finally see why. When the night breaks, yeah, the pain fades slow. Grace fills the cracks where my heart won't go. I was lost, now I'm found, no mistake. Light wins every time. When the night, they told me faith easy, but they ain't tell me about the fire. I burn your pride down till your soul gets quieter. I was screaming for answers, felt like he took too long. But he was teaching me patience, building me strong. Now I walk different, talk different, peace on me. Used to drown in my thoughts, now his word my sea. He said be still, so I did, and he showed up. Now every scar that I hated got a meaning to love. When the night breaks, I see his glory in the sky. Tears turn into rivers where his peace runs by. Holding on to faith when my hope ran dry. Cause joy comes in the morning, I finally see why. When the night breaks, yeah, the pain fades slow. Grace fills the cracks when my heart won't go. I was lost, now I'm found, no mistake. Light wins every time when the night breaks. Had to learn, darkness don't mean God gone. Sometimes he quiet just to see if you'll hold on. I done walked through storms, but he walked with me. He ain't stopped the rain, he gave strength to my knees. Now I'm thankful for the nights that broke me, cause they the same nights his mercy woke me. Even when I fell low, he raised me high. Love unshakable, faith on fire. When the night breaks, I see his glory in the sky. Tears turn into rivers where his peace runs by. Holding on to faith when my hope ran dry. Cause joy comes in the morning, I finally see why. When the night breaks, yeah, the pain fades slow. Grace fills the cracks when my heart won't go. I was lost, now I'm found, no mistake. Light wins every time when the night breaks. If you still hurting, I get it, I've been there too. Feeling like God's silent, but he watching you. Sometimes he break what you build to make something new. He don't waste nothing, he'll rebuild you true. If he wants you well, he can heal it clean. Every broken dream, he can redeem. Keep your eyes lit, cause the dawn gon' rise. You might have been in the dark, but you won't die. When the night breaks, I see his glory in the sky. Tears turn into rivers where his peace runs by. Holding on to faith when my hope ran dry. Cause joy comes in the morning, I finally see why. When the night breaks, the pain fades slow. Grace fills the cracks when my heart won't go. I was lost, now I'm found, no mistake. Light wins every time when the night breaks. Don't quit in the darkness, it's just the edge of light. Edge in every cry you pray, he gon' make it right. You ain't too far, you ain't too late. His love still reaches past your mistake. When the night breaks, he reminds me who I am. Not what I did, but the blood of the Lamb. Grace over guilt, peace over pain. The cross still stands forever the same. When the night breaks, I don't fear no more. His light opened every locked door. Now I'm living proof of his embrace. Yeah, the dark lost power when the night breaks. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Morning's closer than it feels. And when the night breaks, your faith will shine for real. You ever felt like your past was too heavy to carry? This one's for you. God's mercy don't run dry. It flows like a river. Let this remind you, He's still watching, He's still restoring, He's still redeeming. Yeah, I've been down where the silence hurt more than the noise. Trying to pray, but my faith felt lost in a void. At nights I thought he left me in the storm alone, but grace pulled me out like a hand from the unknown. Romans 8:1, no condemnation, I hold that close. Cause I done failed 1,000 times, but he loved me most. Was drowning in guilt, I couldn't breathe no more. Till his peace hit my heart like a waves on the shore. These rivers of redemption keep flowing through my pain, washing every memory, every sin, every stain. I was broken, now I'm brand new again. His mercy found me right where I've been. Yeah, these rivers of redemption. They don't dry, they keep pouring forgiveness. Flowing deep straight from heaven's connection. I'm alive from the rivers of redemption. I had to learn the hard way, healing takes time. Some scars stay, but they don't define. Isaiah 44:22, he said I swept away your sins. So I ain't carrying what he already cleansed. Used to hide my tears, now I let them fall free. Cause that's how we grow, something real in me. The same pain that crushed me is now my praise. The same road I crawled on became my These rivers of redemption keep flowing through my pain. Washing every memory, every sin, every stain. I was broken, now I'm brand new again. His mercy found me right where I've been. Yeah, these rivers of redemption. They don't dry, they keep pouring forgiveness. Flowing deep straight from heaven's connection. I'm alive from the rivers of redemption. Sometimes I still wrestle with what I used to be, but he reminds me that ain't who you are to me. Sun pointed 312 as far as east is from west. That's how far my past went when I confessed. Ain't perfect, but I'm standing in his light. Even when I stumble, I know I'll be alright. Yeah, cause grace don't quit, it just keeps flowing. Every day I wake, I see proof he's showing. These rivers of redemption keep flowing through my pain. Washing every memory, every sin, every stain. I was broken, now I'm brand new again. His mercy found me right where I've been. Yeah, these rivers of redemption. They don't dry, they keep pouring forgiveness. Flowing deep straight from heaven's connection. I'm alive from the rivers of redemption. Now learning peace don't come from control. It comes from letting Jesus take hold of my soul. When the shame rise up, I go back to the stream, where he washed my fears and rebuilt my dreams. John 7:38, who believes will have rivers flow. And that's me now, watch my spirit grow. What once was pain is now my testimony. What once was lost, eternal glory. These rivers of redemption keep flowing through my pain. Washing every memory, every sin, every stain. I was broken, now I'm brand new again. His mercy found me right where I've been. Yeah, these rivers of redemption. They don't dry, they keep pouring forgiveness. Flowing deep straight from heaven's connection. I'm alive from the rivers of redemption. Yeah, I was sinking low, but his grace came rushing in. Didn't earn it, didn't deserve it, still he called me his again. When I couldn't love myself, he loved me anyway. Now I'm walking in peace that the world can't take away. These rivers of redemption keep flowing through my pain. Washing every memory, every sin, every stain. Now I'm standing in freedom, I ain't who I was then. His mercy made me whole once again. Yeah, these rivers of redemption. Flow from the cross, that's my direction. No more shame, no more disconnection. I'm forever changed by the rivers of redemption. Yeah, the same river that cleansed me is still flowing. Don't run from it. Step in. Let grace do what only God can.
Hey, this one right here for the ones who almost gave up. For the ones who thought God stopped listening. I promise you, grace still covers what guilt tried to bury.
Yeah, I done walked through pain with a smile I ain't feel. Tryna pray through storms that ain't seem real. Romans 5:8, while I was still sinning, he died for me. That verse hit different when the guilt won't leave. I had nights where I questioned if his love ran dry, but his mercy pulled me close every time I cried. Yeah, I fell deep, but grace reached deeper. A broken soul, but he called me believer. Through grace alone, I made it out the fire. Didn't earn his peace, it came from his desire. When the world gave up, he still called me home. Now I'm standing strong, through grace alone. Through grace alone. Through grace alone. Through grace alone. Yeah. Used to drown in shame, couldn't face my reflection. Now I see redemption, staring back in correction. Ephesians 2:8, it's a gift, not works. I tried to fix myself, but just made it worse. He told me, son, you ain't gotta strive for love. Just rest in me, that's what grace is made of. And when I did, the change just broke. I ain't perfect, but I'm proof God spoke. Through grace alone, I made it out the fire. Didn't earn his peace, it came from his desire. When the world gave up, he still called me home. Now I'm standing strong, through grace alone, through grace alone, through grace alone, through grace alone. Hey, I done seen days when my faith got small, but that when his power showed up most of all. 2 Corinthians 12:9 said his strength shows up my bar fall behind. So I stopped trying to fake it, stopped trying to be tough. Grace taught me weakness is more than enough. I'm just a man who got pulled from the dirt. Now I'm walking with peace, yeah, I know my word. Through grace alone, I made it out the fire. Didn't earn his peace, it came from his desire. When the world gave up, he still called me home. Now I'm standing strong, through grace alone, through grace alone, through grace alone, through grace alone. Hey, hey. Now I talk to God like a friend, not a ghost, cause I know it's love when I need it most. I've been low, but I'm living proof he saved. Not by my will, just by his grace. If he can lift me up out that pit, he can do the same for whoever's hearing this. Don't let your past be the reason you hide. Grace already paid that price inside. Hey. Through grace alone, I made it out the fire. Didn't earn his peace, it came from his desire. When the world gave up, he still called me home. Now I'm standing strong, through grace alone, through grace alone, through grace alone, through grace alone. Yeah, yeah. Now I talk to God like a friend, not a ghost, cause I know it's love when I need it more. I've been low, but I'm living proof he's safe. Not by my will, just by his grace. If he could lift me up out that pit, he could do the same for whoever's hearing this. Don't let your past be the reason you hide. Grace already paid that price inside. Through grace alone, I made it out the fire. Didn't earn his peace, it came from his desire. When the world gave up, he still called me home. Now I'm standing strong, through grace alone, through grace alone, through grace alone. Grace don't judge you by your scars, it heals and makes them up. He said my child come as you are, that's been the truth from the start. It ain't my works, it's his mercy shown. Every heartbeat sings through grace alone. Through grace alone, I made it out the fire. Didn't earn his peace, it came from his desire. When the world gave up, he still called me home. Now I'm standing strong, through grace alone, through grace alone. If you breathing right now, grace still working. If you standing, falling or crawling, grace still certain. Don't give up, his mercy don't expire, it's still great, yeah. And grace alone. If you've been fighting battles that feel bigger than you, this one's for you. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. Keep standing, cause no weapon formed against you gon' win. Been through nights I ain't think I'd make it. Hard, heavy, but I still had to face it. Devil whisper, you ain't built for this, but I heard God say, child, you're my witness. Tears on the floor, but grace picked me up. Faith ain't a feeling, it's trust when it's tough. Yeah, storms came strong, but he covered my soul. Isaiah 54:17, that's how I roll. No weapon stands, not one survive. They try to break me, but I'm still alive. God's hand on me, I'm proof of his plan. You can fire all your shots, but no weapon stands. Yeah, no weapon stands. I'm built by his word, he spoke peace in my pain, and that's what I heard. Been through the valley, still I rise where I am, cause I'm living proof, no weapon stand. People switched up when my faith got real. They ain't see the nights I had to kneel. I pray through pain, not for fame or applause. Just wanted peace with the man on the cross. Enemies plotted, I just stay low. God turned what hurt me into new growth. Romans 8:31, if he's for me, who can stand? Every loss became strength in his hand. No weapon stands, not one survive. They try to break me, but I'm still alive. God's hand on me, I'm proof of his plan. You can fire all your shots, but no weapon stands. Yeah, no weapon stands. I'm built by his word, he spoke peace in my pain, and that's what I heard. Been through the valley, still I rise where I am, cause I'm living proof, no weapon stands. I done cried till I ran out of tears, but he wiped them dry, said don't live in fear. Psalms 27, my light and my shield. He fights for me when I can't even will. Now I walk different, talk different, think clear. I'm not who I was, his spirit's right here. They see the glow, they don't know the climb. It was grace that held me through the hardest time. No weapon stands, not one survives. They try to break me, but I'm still alive. God's hand on me, I'm proof of his plan. You can fire all your shots, but no weapon stands. Yeah, no weapon stands. I'm built by his word. He spoke peace in my pain, and that's what I heard. Been through the valley, still I rise where I am. Cause I'm living proof, no weapon stands. They counted me out, God called me chosen. I was broken down, now I'm outspoken. Every scar I got, tell a story of grace. Every setback turned to his embrace. Philippians 1:6, he ain't done yet. My future written, he erased my debt. So I walk in faith, not by sight, no fear. Every weapon fails when my Savior's near. No weapon stands, not one survives. They try to break me, but I'm still alive. God's hand on me, I'm proof of his plan. You can fire all your shots, but no weapon stands. Yeah, no weapon stands. I'm built by his word. He spoke peace in my pain, and that's what I heard. Been through the valley, still I rise. That's where I am. Cause I'm living proof, no weapon stands. Even when I'm cornered, I ain't alone. He turned the battlefield into a throne. Fear tried to chain me, faith broke the plan. Every weapon failed, cause I'm held by his hand. No fear, no shame, I'm covered in love. I'm a soldier that's backed by heaven above. No weapon stands, not one survives. They try to break me, but I'm still alive. God's hand on me, I'm proof of his plan. You can fire all your shots, but no weapon stand. Yeah, no weapon stand. I'm built by his word. He spoke peace in my pain, and that's what I heard. Been through the valley, still I rise. That's where I am. Cause I'm living proof, no weapon stand. Ain't about love, it's about grace. He took my battle, I took my place. So if you feel lost, just raise your hand. And remember, no weapon stands.
Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you. When life got heavy and fear tried to drown me, God gave me breath again. Not just to live, but to fight. This song gon' remind you, the same spirit that raised Christ lives in you. So breathe again, and let courage rise.
Yeah, I done seen them nights, I ain't think I'd make it through. Talking to God in my mirror like what you want me to do. Faith been tested, tears been real, but every scar I got just showed me he heals. I used to run from the fire, now I walk through the flames. Cause I know who stand beside me, he ain't never changed. And when my heart got weak, he whispered, peace, be still. I took one breath, and the storm had to yield. It's that breath of courage when I'm scared to move. When the pain get loud, I still trust in you. You said fear not, so I stand on truth. Even when I'm shaking, I know you'll pull me through. Oh, this breath of courage. Yeah, this breath of courage. I was trying to fake strong, keep it bottled inside, till I broke down one night, had nowhere to hide. Opened my Bible, saw Psalm 27:1. The Lord is my light, man, my fear had to run. Ain't no mountain too tall when he breathe in my lungs. Ain't no past too heavy when he says it's done. They don't see the prayers I cry when I'm low, but they gon' see the glory when he lets me glow. It's that breath of courage when I'm scared to move. When the pain get loud, I still trust in you. You said fear not, so I stand on truth. Even when I'm shaking, I know you'll pull me through. Oh, this breath of courage. Yeah, this breath of courage. Every time I fall, he still call my name. Grace ain't just a word, that's how I was saved. Tried to fill my lungs with pride and pain, but his spirit came in and it washed that shame. I wake up, knowing he still got plans. Jeremiah 29:11, yeah, I'm in his hands. I ain't perfect, but I'm living proof. You can walk through hell and still carry truth. This that breath of courage when I'm scared to move. When the pain get loud, I still trust in you. You said fear not, so I stand on truth. Even when I'm shaking, I know you pull me through. Oh, this breath of courage. Yeah, this breath of courage. Yeah. Sometimes courage ain't loud, it's a quiet breath. Just waking up, thankful when I should've been left. It's choosing faith when the crowd says quit. It's lifting hands when the pain still hits. And I know now, courage ain't mine alone. It's the spirit in me that keeps me strong. So if you feel lost, let his presence speak. That's the breath you need, just breathe and believe. This that breath of courage when I'm scared to move. When the pain get loud, I still trust in you. You said fear not, so I stand on true. Even when I'm shaking, I know you pull me through. Oh, this breath of courage. Yeah, this breath of courage. Yeah. I ain't walking by sight, I'm walking by faith. Even with tears, I'm still giving them praise. When I'm empty, fill that space. That's courage, that's grace, that's faith. This that breath of courage when I'm scared to move. When the pain get loud, I still trust in you. You said fear not, so I stand on true. Even when I'm shaking, I know you pull me through. Oh, this breath of courage. Yeah, this breath of courage. Yeah, this breath of courage. Yeah. Keep breathing, keep believing. He ain't done with you yet. Courage ain't the absence of fear. It's trusting God through it. Just breathe.
Hey, don't take up.
This one's for everybody who been praying and still waiting. It's not that God forgot you, He's preparing you. The song gon' give you peace to stay faithful while you wait.
Yeah, I've been in that place where time moves slow. Praying every night, but the answer don't show. Heart full of faith, but my patience getting thin. I asked, Lord, when you gon' let my new begin? But then I read Habakkuk 2:3. It said, wait for it, won't delay. Even if the vision tarries, it's still on the way. So I breathe deep, wipe the tears from my eyes. Cause maybe the wait ain't a hold up, it's a rise. This the waiting season, but I still believe him. Even when it's quiet, I know he's speaking. My heart tired, but my soul ain't leaving. Cause I know his promise got a reason. It don't mean forgotten me working. Even when it hurts, I know it's worth it. Yeah, this the waiting season, but faith gon' feed me through the reason. I done done pray for open doors, he told me be still. Cause sometimes your delay is where he builds your will. The pain taught me peace, the loss taught me trust. Now I know delay don't mean dust. Cause Isaiah 40:31 said I'll mount up like eagles. But first I gotta wait, that's how he makes us equal. Ain't no rush in this time and it's always divine. I learned to stop watching the clock, start trusting his design. This the waiting season, but I still believe him. Even when it's quiet, I know he's speaking. My heart tired, but my soul ain't leaving. Cause I know his promise got a reason. It don't mean forgotten me working. Even when it hurts, I know it's worth it. Yeah, this the waiting season, but faith gon' feed me through the reason. Sometimes I feel like he's silent on me. But maybe silence is where he refines the story. You can't rush what's sacred, can't hurry, it's great. If I skip the wait, I'll miss his face. I've been broken, I've been stressed to grow, but every delay still prepare my soul. I see why Romans 8:28 still true. All things work for good, even pain heal you. This the waiting season, but I still believe him. Even when it's quiet, I know he's speaking. My heart tired, but my soul ain't leaving. Cause I know his promise got a reason. It don't mean forgotten, it means he working. Even when it hurts, I know it's worth it. Yeah, this the waiting season, but faith gon' gon' feed me through the reason. I'ma learn in peace, don't need a timeline. He ain't ladies just right on God's time. I used to beg him, move it faster, Lord, please. Now I thank him for the lessons in the need. Patience grew roots, faith got muscle. Hope learn how to breathe through struggle. Now I tell my soul don't quit when it's unseen. Cause miracles bloom where we learn to lean. This the waiting season, but I still believe him. Even when it's quiet, I know he's speaking. My heart's high, but my soul ain't leaving. Cause I know his promise got a reason. It don't mean forgot, it means he working. Even when it hurts, I know it's worth it. Yeah, this the waiting season, but faith gon' feed me through the reason. Maybe saving you from what you asked for. Maybe building you to handle more. Don't lose hope when the road feels long. Cause your delay might be the setup for your song. Yeah. Your delay might be the setup for your song. This the waiting season, but I still believe him. Even when it's quiet, I know he's speaking. My heart's high, but my soul ain't leaving. Cause I know his promise got a reason. It don't mean forgot, it means he working. Even when it hurts, I know it's worth it. Yeah, this the waiting season, but faith gon' feed me through the reason.
So if you wait, don't fold. Just hold God's delays ain't denials. The directions. You ain't stuck, you just being strengthened. Your season's coming. And when it does, you'll see why. You'll see why. Sometimes it feel like the darkness got the last word. But if you keep your eyes on the light, you'll see. Even shadows gotta bow down. This one's for anybody fighting through the night. God's still shining over you.
Yeah, I've been through nights when my faith got tested. Tears in my pillow, heart got restless. I was crying, Lord, just send me a sign. He whispered, I'm here, I never left you behind. I am the light of the world, he said that clear. So when the dark got loud, I had to shut my fear. Every shadow tried to cover my peace, but his grace pulled me out, I found release. Cause when the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Every chain breaks when his name's around. Ain't no valley too deep, no storm too loud. Jesus still reigns, I'm heaven bound. When the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Yeah, yeah. I remember nights I ain't see no dawn. Heart so cold, I thought hope was gone. But Psalms 27:1 kept me alive. The Lord is my light, my salvation, my God. Had pain in my chest, but peace in his name. Started talking to God and I wasn't the same. Now I walk through the dark and I don't back down. Cause even the shadows know they can't hang around. Cause when the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Every chain breaks when his name's around. Ain't no valley too deep, no storm too loud. Jesus still reigns, I'm heaven bound. When the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Some scars still hurt, but they don't define me. Grace found me broken, but it realigned me. Used to drown in regret, in pain I was sinking. Now I'm covered in mercy, that's the new way of thinking. Arise, shine, for your light has come. No more running from truth, no more being numb. I seen demons flee when I called that name. Ain't nothing too dark for his holy flame. Cause when the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Every chain breaks when his name's around. Ain't no valley too deep, no storm too loud. Jesus still reigns, I'm heaven bound. When the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. I ain't perfect, I just walk in grace. Still stumble, but I know his face. He lifted me up when I lost my way. Now I shine his love in what I say. No darkness can claim my soul again. I'm proof what happens when you let them in. Faith ain't a feeling, it's a solid ground. Even my shadows, they bow down, eh. Cause when the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Every chain breaks when his name's around. Ain't no valley too deep, no storm too loud. Jesus still reigns, I'm heaven bound. When the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Hey, hey, hey.
You might feel lost, but you ain't forgotten. The same God who spoke light in the darkness, He's speaking over you right now. Everything that tried to break you is bowing down to His name.
Cause when the light comes in, all the shadows bow down. Every chain breaks when his name's around. Ain't no valley too deep, no storm too loud. Jesus still reigns, I'm heaven bound. When the light comes in, all the shadows bow down.
Even pain can't stand in His glow. What tried to break me made me know there's no night too strong for His crown. All shadows bowed down.
This one right here, this for when you feel like you can't stand no more. God said, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. So when you can't stand on your own, stand in His power. Yeah, I done seen some nights I ain't think I'd make it through. Hard, heavy tears falling, but His mercy pulled me through. Ain't no strength inside me, but I found mine in Him. When I'm weak, He's strong, that's how battles getting them. They don't see the pain behind the worship or the smile, but I've been fighting hell and demons for a while. The devil tried to tell me that I'm too broken to climb, but the Spirit whisper, you still chosen, you still mine. I stand in His power when I can't find mine. Even in the dark, I see His light still shine. When I fall to my knees, that's where I rise. Cause He lift me up every single time. Yeah, I stand in His power. Storms may rage, but I stand in His power. Ain't about pride, I had to learn surrender. Had to stop pretending, be real with the sender. I was losing faith and He showed me grace. When I look in that mirror, I saw His face. Isaiah 40:31, they that wait shall renew. Now I'm running again, wings stretched, sky blue. Pain ain't gone, but His peace still near. Even when I doubt, His voice cut clear. I stand in His power when I can't find mine. Even in the dark, I see His light still shine. When I fall to my knees, that's where I rise. Cause He lift me up every single time. Yeah, I stand in His power. Storms may rage, but I stand in His power. Yeah, they counted me out, but He called me in. Told me, son, your failure don't define where you been. I done walked through the valley, but He never let go. Psalm 23, He restored my soul. See, I ain't perfect, but I'm still redeemed. He turned my 55 to my pain to peace. Now I'm talking hope in every line I breathe. Cause what He did for me, He can do for you, believe. I stand in His power when I can't find mine. Even in the dark, I see His light still shine. When I fall to my knees, that's where I rise. Cause He lift me up every single time. Yeah, I stand in His power. Storms may rage, but I stand in His power. Faith ain't feelings, it's a fight sometimes, but I know who walks with me even when I'm blind. Ephesians 6, be strong in the Lord. Put on the armor, stand firm in the war. I done lost a lot, but I gained His peace. Even when I'm pressed, I ain't crushed in the least. Cause greater is He that lives in me than the weight of this world that tries to break me. I stand in His power when I can't find mine. Even in the dark, I see His light still shine. When I fall to my knees, that's where I rise. Cause He lift me up every single time. Yeah, I stand in His power. Storms may rage, but I stand in His power. Yeah, His power made perfect in my lowest place. No spotlight needed, I'm covered in grace.
Every scar I got is a sermon in disguise. Proof that mercy don't run dry. When I can't go on, he carry me through. Ain't by strength, it's by what he do. Zechariah 4:6. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit.
I stand in his power when I can't find mine. Even in the dark, I see a light still shine. When I fall to my knees, that's where I rise. Cause he lift me up every single time. Yeah, I stand in his power. Storms may rage, but I stand in his power. So if you ever feel too weak to keep going, just remember, his strength shows up when yours is gone. Stand in his power and watch him carry you home.
If you ever felt like you lost yourself in a storm, this song gonna remind you, you're not forgotten. Sometimes peace ain't found in control, it's found in surrender.
Yeah, I was trying to fix it all by myself. Thought strength was holding on, not asking for help. But I broke down heavy with pride on my chest, till I heard him whisper, be still and I'll handle the rest. I had nights where I questioned his plan. Tears it in the Bible, couldn't even stand. But grace hit harder than the pain ever could. And I found peace where I never thought I would. I found life when I laid mine down. Peace when I started running around. I was lost, now I'm finally free. When I gave it all, he gave back me. In surrender, yeah, I found my strength. In his mercy, he filled my space. Now I know what I couldn't see. I was found in surrender, he found me. Man, I tried to carry burdens I was never meant to live. Chasing healing through the world, but it never did exist. Then I heard Matthew 11:28 in my pain. Come to me, I give you rest, and I ain't been the same. He took that guilt I was drowning in, turned my losses into lessons within. Now I move different, it's faith, not fear. And every tear that fell brought him near. I found life when I laid mine down. Peace when I started running around. I was lost, now I'm finally free. When I gave it all, he gave back me. In surrender, I found my strength. In his mercy, he filled my space. Now I know what I couldn't see. I was found in surrender, he found me. Had to lose a version of me that was built on pain. Had to die to myself just to rise again. Romans 8:28 remind me it's working for good. Even when I don't get it, I know that he would. He took my shame, turned it into my song. All my weakness became where he's strong. I ain't perfect, but I'm held by grace. Every scar still shines in his face. I found life when I laid mine down. Peace when I started running around. I was lost, now I'm finally free. When I gave it all, he gave back me. In surrender, yeah, I found my strength. In his mercy, he filled my space. Now I know what I couldn't see. I was found in surrender, he found me. It's crazy how you fight for control till you break, but he waits patient even when you're late. 2 Corinthians 12:9, my grace is sufficient. Now I see every valley was permission to meet him where the noise can't reach. Where he turned my wounds into what I preach. I ain't who I was, I'm finally free. Cause surrender became my victory. I found life when I laid mine down. Peace when I started running around. I was lost, now I'm finally free. When I gave it all, he gave back me. In surrender, yeah, I found my strength. In his mercy, he filled my space. Now I know what I couldn't see. I was found in surrender, he found me. Yeah, I ain't falling, I'm falling in the grace. Every time I let go, I see his face. No change, no shame, just a soul set free. All my peace lives in his decree. I found life when I laid mine down. Peace when I started running around. I was lost, now I'm finally free. When I gave it all, he gave back me. In surrender, yeah, I found my strength. In his mercy, he filled my space. Now I know what I couldn't see. I was found in surrender, he found me.
Sometimes the hardest thing ain't the storm, it's letting go. But when I did, that's when he found me. That's when I found peace.
Yo, this one's for anybody fighting silent battles.
God didn't give you a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. Let this one remind you, what's inside you is greater than fear.
I was shaking in the dark, heart racing in the silence, praying through my tears, trying to fight all this violence. Devil in my ear said you'll never be enough, but the Lord stepped in and said my grace is tough. I didn't cry till I felt empty, still he filled me up again. Now I stand where I fell, covered free from the chains within. Yeah, the storm tried to drown me, I was choking in doubt, but faith rose up, that's what this life's about. Cause he's greater than fear, stronger than pain. Even when I lose, his word remains. Mountains may shake, but his promise stands clear. Ain't nothing in this world greater than a fear. No weapon formed can prosper here. I'm walking by faith, he's greater than fear. See, I used to panic at the thought of failing. Now I pray instead of spiraling, no more tailspins. I remember nights I begged God, please come near. He said be still and know that I am God. I could hear his peace in his voice when I should've lost it. Strength in my soul, even when I crossed it. He said, you're mine, child, I already paid. Now I walk through the valley unafraid. Cause he's greater than fear, stronger than pain. Even when I lose, his word remains. Mountains may shake, but his promise stands clear. Ain't nothing in this world greater than fear. No weapon formed can prosper, yeah. I'm walking by faith, he's greater than fear, yeah. I seen anxiety trying to take me under, but I found peace in his whisper, not the thunder. When my mind gets loud, I speak his name, Jesus, and suddenly I don't feel the same. It's like the chains break off when I trust again. When I choose his truth over the lies within. He said don't be afraid, I'm with you always. And that's enough for my darkest days. Cause he's greater than fear, stronger than pain. Even when I lose, his word remains. Mountains may shake, but his promise stands clear. Ain't nothing in this world greater than fear. No weapon formed can prosper, yeah. I'm walking by faith, he's greater than fear. Now I look back and thank him for the trials I faced. They built my faith, yeah, that's amazing grace. I ain't who I was when the pressure came. Fear bowed down when I called a name. Yeah, the tears were real, but so was he. Now I'm living proof that faith sets free. And if you're still scared, let this be known, you're never alone when your kingdom grows. Cause he's greater than fear, stronger than pain. Even when I lose, his word remains. Mountains may shake, but his promise stands clear. Ain't nothing in this world greater than fear. No weapon formed can prosper here. I'm walking by faith, he's greater than fear. I done seen darkness, but I seen God brighter. Used to feel broken, now I'm a fighter. If he can calm storms with just one breath, then he can calm my heart, I ain't scared of death. Fear don't rule me, faith gon' still. Yeah, I'm living proof, he's greater than fear. He's greater than fear, stronger than pain. Even when I fall, his love remains. Through the fire, his grace draws near. Forever I'll say, he's greater than fear. So when your hearts tremble and remember this truth, you ain't built to break, you're built to move. Cause the one inside you, he's greater than fear.
Sometimes God don't move loud, he moves quiet. This song right here, it's for when your soul heavy but your face still whisper. Be still and know he God. Let it remind you, peace ain't the absence of pain, it's the presence of him.
I've been trying to hear his voice in the middle of the noise. Whole world rushing, but I need that holy poise. Heart been aching, tears still falling, but I learned peace ain't found in the moment. It's when you stop running. storms outside, but he quieted my soul. Told me, son, let go, I'm still in control. Ain't no pill for this kind of calm, no drink for this type of rest. It's that holy stillness when he lays his hand on your chest. Holy stillness in my heart, I can feel it setting in. Even when I'm in the dark, I know where I've been. He said peace, be still, and the waves had to bow. Now rest in his promise, I don't stress no how. Holy stillness, yeah, that quiet in the fight. Holy stillness, that whisper in the night. Yeah, I used to panic when the bills came due. Now I pray, breathe deep, he gon' see me through. I ain't tryna rush nothing, God, I ain't ready to do. Every delay got direction, he be proving that's true. When the noise got loud, I found refuge inside. In his presence, I don't gotta justify my cries. Even silence got purpose, he speak through it too. Cause sometimes his comfort don't come in words, it come in truth. Holy stillness in my heart, I can feel it setting in. Even when I'm in the dark, I know where I've been. He said peace, be still, and the waves had to bow. Now rest in his promise, I don't stress no how. Holy stillness, yeah, that calm I can't explain. Holy stillness, peace inside the pain. I done cried in my car, and he met me right there. Didn't need a church pew, just an honest prayer. Told him, Lord, I'm tired, he said, I know, but stay. Cause they that wait on me shall rise up one day. Now I walk with less, weight on my chest. Still broken, but I'm blessed, I'm learning to rest. Holy stillness, it's that sacred kind of peace, where your soul stops fighting and just lets go, finally release. Holy stillness in my heart, I can feel it setting in. Even when I'm in the dark, I know where I've been. He said peace, be still, and the waves had to bow. Now rest in his promise, I don't stress no how. Holy stillness, yeah, that soft voice of grace. Holy stillness, fills the empty space. Yeah, I used to think silence meant he left me alone, but I found out stillness is where his presence is shown. Ain't no thunder, no flash, just a whispering tone. And he said, child, the storm was never your home. Now I breathe slow when the fear creeps close. Even in the valley, I feel the Holy Ghost. It ain't weakness to be quiet, it's faith standing tall. When you trust the one who's speaking over it all. Holy stillness in my heart, I can feel it setting in. Even when I'm in the dark, I know where I've been. He said peace, be still, and the waves had to bow. Now rest in his promise, I don't stress no how. Holy stillness, like heaven's breath inside. Holy stillness, where my worries die. This ain't silence, it's safety. It's that quiet place where his love remakes me. The world says move, but he said wait. And I'd rather move in peace than run in hate. He said I'm the same God that calmed that sea. If I spoke stillness, then I'll speak it in thee. Holy stillness in my heart, yeah, I feel it deep within. Every scar, every tear, he's been faithful again. He said peace, be still, and the storm lost its crown. Now I live in that calm that the world can't drown. Holy stillness, my soul finally breathes. Holy stillness, that's the freedom I need. So when your world gets loud and your thoughts get wild, remember, peace ain't gone. It's just waiting for you to be still a while. Holy stillness, yeah, that's where he meets his child.